Hello, boys and girls. This is Miss Little, and I'm going to read the story Grammar Slamming Cold Blue Calling All Capitals by Pamela Hall, illustrated by Gary Currant. Nurse Germ, you need to man the desk today, Miss Uppercase wheezed. Please pull the capital letters. I filed them away. Proper capitalization defines people and places. The clinic won't last a minute without them. Boys and girls, what did Mrs. Uppercase tell Nurse Germ capitalization defines? I can do this job with lowercase letters, Nurse Germ said as she hung up the phone. At 8 o'clock, the first patient limped in. My name is Gus Klutz. I tripped and hurt my ankle, he gasped. Boys and girls, what is Gus Klutz's problem? Nurse Germ's fingers flew over the keyboard. Hey, who are you calling the Klutz? Yelled Gus. The capital G and C make it mean me. Like that, plus it's an insult. We'll fix that later, said Nurse Germ nervously. Right now, you need to see the doctor. But when Nurse Germ called the doctors, they had already flown the coop. The three had seen the files and said, we deserve better than being called a pain, a droop, and a dope. We're taking the day off. Dr. Payne, Dr. Drew, Dr. Parr, Dr. Dope. Boys and girls, in the sentence, but when Nurse Germ called the doctors, they had already flown the coop. What does flown the coop mean? Nurse Germ quickly scribbled orders for Gus and sent him to X-ray. Meanwhile, the next patient filed in. Here's your sample bean, Mrs. Dweeb. Nurse Germ grabbed the phone and dialed the delivery service. The specimen must go out right away, she stated. Boys and girls, a specimen is a sample of something like a specimen of blood that is taken for medical testing. The driver couldn't believe his eyes when she handed him the paperwork. You must have the wrong company, he objected. I don't work for us, I work for UDS, all capital letters. Besides, he continued, I need a street, town, and state. Proper capitalization would help this delivery go down. Miss Uppercase was right. Nurse Germ sighed. This clinic doesn't work well without capital letters. Now, where would they be found? She whipped through C for capital and U for uppercase, but no capitals were to be found. Next X-ray call. You need a capital letter to mark beginning of each sentence. Your message to us was just one rambling note. Poor Klut's ankle is swelling and he won't stop yelling. Then Nurse Germ had an idea. She checked the calendar. It looked strange since it said it was Monday, May 5th. But she called Dr. Parr on his day off and told him about the mess. I see, Dr. Parr said. This is serious, but I think I can help. He put down his putter and pulled out his notepad. Dr. Parr passed the note to his caddy. Matt threw the golf cart in high gear. He made it to the clinic in less than 10 minutes. Nurse Germ grabbed the note and made this announcement. Code blue, calling all capitals. You start sentences and give importance to proper names of patients, places, months, and days. Please come in this craze. Suddenly, the R drawer of the filing cabinet slid open with a jerk. Capital letters A through Z leaped out and got to work. Patients were signed in with proper names. The office began working as it should. Nurse Germ sank in a chair and made a call. Miss Uppercase, she gasped, why did you file the capitals under R? It's not what I expected. I knew you wouldn't understand, Mrs. Uppercase said sweetly, but capitalization is all about respect. The end. Boys and girls, why did Mrs. Uppercase file the capital letter under R? I hope you have enjoyed the story Grammar Slamming Cold Blue Calling All Capitals by Pamela Hall, illustrated by Gary Currant.